And we're online. So I have a new setup to see if I can check the chat. I wonder if this would complicate things, but it seems pretty good. Let's just do it like this. Right. 9 characters left. Let me check the volume. Seems alright, okay. So let's see, we are going to start with something, you know, let's get the most basic one out of the way. With those that are left, basic isn't even a negative for me. Might be a bit boring, but the ones we've left are so difficult that a bit of boredom doesn't sound that bad. 1 second. I forgot what my button to mute was, so to cough I had to check that. Sure, speed is always good. But now we are going melee as that was buffed. Let's try if we can go full Iron Swordsman. I've never done that. It sounds pretty funny. Well, we do have to get that to be able to do that. Oh, this is just too good to pass up. Well, we don't have any money left. But since we've got a boring character, even this should be enough to go through, right? Okay. Let's not risk too much. As I run into the horde just out of greed. Well, but not a big loss, that one. I'd like to have my initial companion to at least have a weapon that can defeat enemies. Wrong direction. The chicken seems to be a pretty good weapon. Fast and defeats the enemies. Let's see if we can get something interesting at least. One more. We can get one more. Oh, that would have been a good first item, but we're not lucky enough to do that. Okay, let's just go for treasure for now. Try not to get hit. Not as good as the ring, but at least it's not that big a shame if we don't get a lot of chests this round since the buff stays. If we had a bit more health, that would have been insane. I really do like the rabbits. Nah, speed is just too good. So actually yesterday I wanted to make a Delta Room video, but the problem was that I misunderstood something. So, you know, of course I double checked because I only want to upload things that are true. I thought there was a difference between a Japanese website and an English website, but it's actually the same. I just clicked something on the page without noticing, which changed something in the code, or you know, state, so that can be replicated on both sides, so it wasn't really that spectacular finding. Which is sad, because now I don't really have anything to talk about with Deltarune for now, at least nothing that's on my mind. I thought maybe I could make a Pokemon video. Like, I wanted to make one on designs for a long time, like people... Oh damn, that's a lot of treasure detection. You know, opinions are very divided on like the changes in Pokemon designs over the years, and if it's just nostalgia or if there are quantifiable differences that, you know, are legitimate to criticize. They thought about like, damn, come on, we need to... Okay. I thought about like talking about patterns that I have noticed that are like different in the newer games in comparison to the older ones. Just without saying, okay, this is better or this is worse, just putting it out there. Or alternatively, looking at... Controller stop working for a second. Looking at what... No, that was just too bad to start. I don't know what's up with my controller sometimes. Never had that issue before. Also, I only have it on stream, but OBS shouldn't affect my controller, right? Or do I have a weird keybind? Anyway, what I wanted to say was, alternatively I could just say, okay, these are the things I like, and these are the reasons why. But, you know, I feel like that's a lot less interesting, even if it's less effort. But effort is always a thing to consider, since I don't have infinite time, so I'd like to focus on things that I can do relatively quickly. At least like quick enough that it doesn't conflict with work or something like that. Why did my companion just run through that enemy? I completely relied on not getting hit because it would be hit back. Still a lot to learn in this mode. Well, next week I got a lot of appointments, so I probably can't stream every day. Let's see, Monday should be fine. Tuesday I think too. Well, maybe it's not that predictable. Let's hope for Princess and... okay. So, just examples about the Pokemon video. I think like a big change is how close Pokemon are to... Is that a brick? Just brick is a weapon. I think a big difference in like newer designs compared to older ones are... Newer ones are a lot closer to their inspiration. For example, Palafin or Finison, that was its name. They look a lot more like dolphins compared to like... let's see. What is a good comparison? Compared to like... What's another aquatic animal? Lantern. Like, that's inspired by an anglerfish, but it doesn't look like a one-to-one like an anglerfish. Like, elephant and venison do compared to dolphins. And I think that's something, at least for me personally, that actually does make a difference. Like, personally I like it when they're a bit more detached, because I don't know, I feel it's a lot more interesting compared to like just a cartoon dolphin to have like a unique design. Okay, now we need health. Ah, but the ring... Okay, this is going to be one hell of a round. Come on, any health? Please? Perfect. But it will still be a shore, because we need a lot of healing and to not get hit. Well, I shouldn't have gone that risky, I guess. Another difference that is of course like the things that have previously been restricted by the hardware are no longer restricted, so color palettes, details, there are a lot of smaller and more on thinner details in new Pokemon compared to older ones, just because you couldn't display those details on older games. While there's no like objective better approach, I believe that there is a noticeable difference, and of course people can have a preference one way or the other. No, it's a bit boring, but I really want another treasure detection start. Well, or 2 cracked phones. That would also be fine. So as a comparison for the details, I thought something like... what's it called? I feel like... oh, not details, that's the color palette more, like Dusclops and Dusk Noir. I feel like you can see that they haven't been designed at the same time, despite just being 1 generation difference. I feel like that's a perfect example of... there's a difference. Doesn't have to be better or worse, but things things did change. Because sometimes people even like that, that's pretty weird, because there's definitely changes. Or I thought about like talking in that context about Objectmon. I think that's what people call it, like things like Voltorb or Klefki. But because I feel like oftentimes when people criticize something like Klefki, the problem isn't that it's an object, that's like a misrepresentation of their argument. The problem is that it's too close to its inspiration, like it's just a keychain. The inspiration being a keychain wouldn't be a problem. The problem is that it's just inspiration, like the inspiration with a face instead of being more detached, like a monster that maybe is slightly shaped like a ring, like round. It has like multiple thinner quickly objects connected to it that could be inspired by a keychain, but it doesn't have to be the size of a keychain, it doesn't have to be an actually circle exactly, it doesn't have to exactly have normal keys just dangling from it. I think that's like a big issue for many, even if they can't articulate it. Let's see, we have just one, so that's strawberry time. Okay, no, we just need luck. How much damage do we have? Not enough. Which is 0. It's probably a bit of a weird decision to talk about like a potential Pokemon video in a Triple Z stream, but you know, I don't want to just limit myself to one thing, and I think it's pretty fun to just talk about what I've planned, even if it's something disconnected from this game. I did think about making some Pokemon Showdown content, but I feel like there's enough of it out there, or a lot of it out there, that I don't really have any idea yet how to make mine special. Like, I could do the monthly events, like there are always these special formats that are being pushed, but I don't know how many people even care about that, and sometimes they are not really that fun. Like, they're pretty solved, to say. Like, people always play like the optimal teams, which can be a bit boring at times. Like, if there's an event where abilities swapped, people always pick like, not always, but a lot of people pick things that are just the optimal choice for that. Even if the best choices are oftentimes banned, like the second best choice then dominates everything and nothing has really changed. But still, maybe I will make something with Showdown sometime. I didn't even check the events for November, but considering November is almost over, maybe I should wait for December. But I could be pretty busy in December. I don't know. Alternatively, what else is there that I could talk about? Oh, I wanted to make a video about analyzing the music from Fire Emblem Three Houses, because oftentimes there's like themes from one track being interwoven into another, and I would like to point out all the moments that happens and what significance that has. That on one hand, I hope that most people that really care about the game would have noticed on their own. And I don't know if the people who haven't noticed care enough about the game to, you know, care about a video. I don't mind making things that aren't popular, but there should at least be like a potential target audience. I should have like a person in mind, oh, someone like that would enjoy watching this, because there's no person like that on the planet. I can just keep my thoughts to myself, right? Well, sometimes I also just like enjoy making the stuff, even if nobody would watch it. Just because talking is fun. And talking about Bizzare Brigade is not something everyone I know enjoys. So I rather shout into the void than bother them with constantly talking about it, since this is a very niche mode, I feel like. Oh, a very niche interest. I feel like a lot of people have played it a bit, but, you know, constantly playing it isn't that spread, I think. And I'd really like to submit something for the contest, so our goal for now is to make that happen by getting an insane record, for which we unlock all the characters, get all the candy, max candy out on, I think, the character that turns money into health, and then going for something insane with that. Don't know what exactly yet, but pretty sure we'll be able to do something. On the other hand, it could be impressive to achieve, even if it isn't like the highest possible record, a high record with a character that it's more difficult, now that I'm coming to think about. Still, we should stack candy on it, but for example, with a character that doesn't have any companions, I feel like that could make for something very entertaining. I think you can even submit multiple things, so maybe I'd submit like one highest score possible and one funny character build. I just now realize if someone watches the VOD, they'll hear me talking about Pokemon and such for ages before I start talking about the game that I'm playing, but that's the way it is, I guess. That's the way I live. Sorry, I keep having that on my mind, because I saw like a funny video with that track. What would be a different funny character build? I feel like the one that doesn't move could either be funny or boring. I feel like that's too much a matter of taste. The cat on the Roomba is funny, but that's entirely RNG dependent, and I don't really like to rely on having a lot of luck with all the dodges. The snowman is fun if we get the companions don't get reduced stats one, but that's extremely unlikely. At least I think. What other characters are they even? Oh, cabbages are really fun in my opinion, but I feel like there aren't... Like, it's fun because it's so easy, so that wouldn't make for good video, right? What else is there? The king is of course pretty interesting because of all the stats, but I feel like that's more of a high score thing, because at some point, like at this point, is it really noticeable how much range damage my companions deal? Or is it just, you know, I want it to be visually interesting, not just, hey, these are high stats, now laugh. Not really how things work, right? There's like the exploding senior with luck, that's also... Nah, that's not really interesting. I do think our best bet is, like, for the funny thing, having no companions and still having a strong build. But I probably go for the high score first. Sure. More collision damage. Oh, this is the final round already. Well, maybe we'll get 2 or even 3 done today. Number 1 was this quick. I'd like to at least have unlocked everything by December, so we can go for the high score hunt in the final days of the challenge. 40 million, maybe I should. I feel like if someone else has 40 million without like announcing it as a world record in a way, our goal should be 100 million. If we don't reach that, of course I'll submit something lower, but like that would be our high aspiration. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 left. Oh, the card queen. I feel like this is the most difficult. Let's try it. We are not allowed to get hit. That is the most important part. Do we have... wait, no, not B. I always confuse B and start. You can get dodge, so dodge should be our priority, probably stat-wise. Oh, no egg. Let's see. Oh wait, we can't increase health, right? Let's just test it for... because we had a bad start anyway. Okay, we can't increase health. So our priority is probably treasure detection and... what's it called? Dodge. Ooh, that was a bit too close for comfort. No egg again. Let's see. And nothing good. Well, this is good. No, this isn't good. I always confuse the 2 dark potions. The one that gives treasure detection. The one that gives speed. Oh wait. Health does not change otherwise, so we're probably supposed to buy things that reduce health. And we can get free, like, what are they called? Free health items. The one that demon cells. Ooh. You know what? Let's see if... yeah, that's probably like what we... I want to check. This is probably throwing away this run, but... oh, armor is also not important for us. But I want to check if that item is like insane for us or not worth it at all. The one that, you know, deals damage to us every second. Maybe they're like, okay, with this character this just doesn't work, or we are just dying now. Okay, we are just dying now. Okay. Can never buy that item. Good to know. had to throw away such a promising run. Well, we did take damage round 1, that's why we had so much money. I feel like this is one of the rare characters where having money round 1 isn't the most important thing, but rather not taking any damage, because you just have 12 hits. Oh. Essay as I fail. Let's see, if we get a lot of treasure detection, I'd still go with this run, but it doesn't look like it so far. Okay. But we need to get the egg, because I'm pretty sure having the egg increases our chance to get like the special deal. Key, and now a ring. Phone, another phone. Okay. That. 2 pretty good items that require something else. Well, the phone doesn't require something else, but I feel like the phone on its own is not good enough to carry a run. There should be at least one other item that is good by itself that we can add to it. Where's the egg? Can we reach the chest in time? Okay. Size reduction is probably also good now that I've seen it. Oops. Alright, the chest. Oh. Okay, let's wait this out. Maybe the shop will be insane. A key, if we get the ring, this could still be worth it. If we get the ring. Oh, the lotus, whatever it is, would have been pretty good. Okay, if we get a ring, 2 phones isn't bad. Okay, let's try this. 2 keys, 2 phones. Our next shop is good. This run could become very good. I just suck. Okay, good to know. What am I even trying? Playing risky is never worth it with this character. No chest. And no secret shop. Get another one of... Okay. Now the game is just trolling me. It's alright as a start if we get a good shop. Okay, one. Now something that synergizes with that, or another one. Okay. I feel like this could become something. If we are not stupid round 2. Or rather I. I thought I could get through that gap. Okay, if we get nothing good here, it's over. Okay, now a key would be pretty nice. A key would be pretty nice. A key would be pretty nice. Okay, 2-4. Okay, we're going to be rich after this round, so let's just survive, please. And not take too much damage. Oops. Well, we got a candy, which even if we fail this run... Okay, now this is pretty much just throwing the run, right? Let's see how far we can make it. Sure, more treasure detection. Huh? No, that's the opposite of what we want. Let's go for damage now and see, maybe we can clear everything, then we don't have so many issues. Knockback to keep them away from us. This doesn't reduce health, but it's still... yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Dodge. Dodge is important. Dodge is important, as I have said. Sure. Let's get some potions. It's only good if we get another one. Let's hope for the best. Okay, we didn't get another one, which is pretty bad. Let's still hope for the best. Our companions should also be a lot stronger now. Oh, dodge, perfect. We can't make it through to the chests, which is a bit of an issue. This is free anyway. Perfect. It's free. It's free. Free. Well, the rerolls become increasingly expensive, but I think it's still worth it so far. Oh, that sucks. So we're getting priced out later. We can't just buy everything. Okay. That sucks. So we can pretty much no longer rely on that. Who's the other boot companion? pirate. I don't think so. Usually I wouldn't, but since crits can give coins, even that bit crit rate could be pretty good. Especially since our coins know the damage scaling with luck. We pretty much only need keys for this build to be complete, and or dodge, so we don't die. There's this potion that gives luck and dodge. That would be like, just spamming that one would be perfect for us. Okay, I rerolled it the first time, but now after reading it, the companion is pretty perfect for us. That one is also not bad, so ice and luck, perfect. Knockback I feel like is pretty good, since that's like one of the ways to avoid enemies damaging us. That one isn't really worth it. I take it because of the treasure detection, but since armor is useless to us, I probably shouldn't have. No. These two potions are the ones we need to spare. Okay. Looks good. Now I should probably just focus on dodging. Which I didn't, but our dodge stat helped out a lot. I'm really not good at like dodging bullet hells and such. Like I've even had trouble in Deltarune with Spamton. I think Javel I did first try, but Spamton really took me probably an hour. Well, I also only did the special Spamton. I don't know if that one is more difficult. I never really did like crit build for the robots that give money they crit. These mine layers are really annoying. Right, as long as we run for money, we should be relatively safe. Because of all the damage we deal that way. Triumphant Return Daniel. Okay. So is there like a fusion for any 3 companions of the same type, or how does this work? Well, usually I'll take that in a heartbeat, but not for this character. Yeah, we were getting priced out of the health options. Okay, we have negative damage, so that's probably not smart. 1%. We can only take 1 damage. Let's try Philip. Is Philip melee? No, that's a gun, right? If Philip was melee, that would be a big problem for us. Sure. Yeah, crit for money. And since we want to spam that one type of potion, getting all potions for a round doesn't sound that bad, if we do get it. Well, that one is also pretty good for us. I don't think we need it. I think everything that increases our damage or dodge is more important right now. I don't want to jinx it, but we're doing pretty well. Okay, let's see what happens. I wanted to see 120, so 20% more score. Is that worth it for trying for a high score? Probably, right? Dodge perfect. Size is pretty good, or rather size reduction. Well, let's take her for the protagonist damage. For drink spawn rate, because we want to spam both. I did say that we wanted to focus on different ones now, because we have enough money probably, or rather that bit of money won't make that big a difference. Going pretty well. I really thought that this could be a character that... Let's put him on a horse. That could take like multiple streams, but unless I really suck in this last round, this looks pretty good. Let's not take any risks. More companions, just to make sure. Sure, Prince. More dodge. Well, I don't know how useful that was, but it's one other damage source at least. Wrong order, but whatever. Okay. Oh, I saw a crit rate. 371, okay. Yeah, this... Oh, damn. Okay. I wanted to save a stun deal and then I get hit in the first 5 seconds, so... Let's focus on just surviving for now. Not even looking at the timer or anything, just on the character and potential bullets. What are those yellow bullets? Oh, that's the sleeping guy. With the horse he's already working, or... That's cool. So you should do that if you use him. Oh damn! Could be a new record for me. Okay, let's go all out these last few seconds, because I think we died that quickly. Nah, no new record set. Well, at least we did one of the, at least for my impression, most difficult characters. Only 6 left? 1, 2, 3? Oh, no. This one, too. So 7. If I just say 7, I have to think of that Markiplier meme. Yeah, they just cut out the bite of 87 and it's just him shouting, 7? What's the time? Oh damn, 1 hour already. Oh, almost. Let's try the loathsome drink eater as the last one for today. But I'm also alright if we don't finish him. To be quite honest, I started streaming earlier today because I felt like eating, but I wasn't hungry already. So I thought, hey, if I stream, when I'm done streaming, maybe I'm hungry and then I can eat. Because I bought some really tasty ingredients and I just like to taste them, but I do try to make a habit of it to just eat when I'm hungry. Because, you know, otherwise you tend to overeat. Oh, I forgot I don't have to worry about taking damage anymore. Played way too careful. Right, drinks. We want drinks and health. Best would be drinks that give health. So... or a ring. Ring would be a good start too. Or one of the 20 treasure detection potions. Let's try again. What's that? Okay, a weak weapon. It's interesting. I feel like if they put their mind to it, they could, not quite the popularity of TFT of course, but make this like into a slightly more accessible and separate game mode. Not accessible in terms of difficulty, but rather like, this way you have to play the game for like 3 hours until you can play the mode. If you could get it easy. Ring spawn rate? Treasure detection? This is a pretty promising start. I don't know if it's good already, but promising. I shouldn't have bought that. Okay. 6 damage per hit. Okay, we don't bumble completely. Or fumble rather. I wanted to say bumble around or fumble, but came up with a weird mix. This is doable. I should have focused on the enemies first because the chest doesn't respawn immediately, but sucks to suck. Oh damn, this is insane. This is perfect for this character. Do we take this? We have a companion that spawns hearts. Let's save it for now. If we really want like that snake that only makes spawn potions for one round, that would be optimal. I can't say no to the ring. Hey, did I say Ning? No, I said ring, right? Oh, my brain is starting to melt. Oh, sad. Oh, sad. Sad, sad, sad. All is sad. One more, come on. Is that a good potion? It's alright, okay. Let's just... You got a ring, right? So... No crying over spilled milk. To be honest, no, I wanted to joke around. I would cry over spilled milk because I like milk so much, but because I drink so much milk, I do spill it sometimes, and in fact, I can't remember crying about it. That item is extremely good for us. That's alright. Sure. Okay. The horse is cheap enough to justify buying it. Especially if we get two of them. The horse is one of the best companions in my opinion, because usually the problem is that your followers don't shoot if they follow you, but the horse does shoot the whole time, so it's the strongest companion probably in my opinion. I usually hate it when people keep saying in my opinion after things to be like, but if you feel differently, that's alright. When I say in my opinion, it's just like, I don't know 100% of this game, so maybe I'm mistaken sometimes. And if that were so, I would prefer to know it. A bit more survivability. So let's get a whole lot of those companions. Usually I like that, but the point of this character is to stack health, which we just did masterfully. Yeah, let's finish with the phone. Another game I thought about talking was not a video game, but rather a card game with Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I'm not that much into it, but I've heard that like a lot has changed, and I'd like to like see how many people still play it, because it's interesting with these things. It's still around. I feel like it's still popular, question mark, but I never hear about it. So, is it like popular in a niche, or is it like a silent majority thing? That's something I'm a bit curious about. Because, like, there was a time it was, like, played on playgrounds and stuff, and, well, I'm not hanging around playgrounds these days a lot, but I feel like that's no longer the case. At least, well, at least when I saw one in passing and stuff like that, I never saw any kids playing with any cards. Magic neither, and I think Magic is bigger than Yu-Gi-Oh! But I felt like Magic was always more of an adults with money thing when I hear all the prices for cards. Well, that could be what happened with Yu-Gi-Oh! That like it's just like adults playing these days, and I wouldn't see adults playing on playgrounds. They'd probably be like at home or something. Like I can't imagine a coworker just pulling out his deck and being like, yeah, let's play. Like that's something they do at home with friends they can trust not to make fun of him. Not that I think that's something to be worth made fun of, but you know how people are. I mean, I like Pokemon, Deltarune and ZZZ. It's not like those are hobbies that are... Well, Pokemon is the biggest media franchise, so it's pretty accepted, I think. And ZZZ is pretty popular, but I feel like it has a certain reputation. Deltarune, it's probably... I feel like Deltarune has gotten away way better than Undertale, but it probably still has like a reputation. I used to think that this character could be one of my favorites, but now that I'm really playing it, it is a bit boring, right? Like, I guess that's the point, that he doesn't have like any special features, but you really notice if you've played a lot of other characters. Like, if you're still new to this mode, this specialty can still seem exciting, but after playing all the others, it's a bit bland. I think it could be pretty fun if you really get your stats into space. If you have like a strawberry that turns luck into health, and then buy luck potions, health potions. Let's not lose this game while I'm ranting about how boring it is. Minus 22, do we have that much negative armor? Oh yeah, maybe we should get some armor. Oh, but this is so good. We already have one of those, right? Relics. Yeah, okay. Okay, but maybe we should get some armor. Or some dodge at least. Oh, does... Oh, Oh, I only looked at the health. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Wrong by order, I know. Well, let's just not get hit. Maybe... What if we try that? think I've never made it this far this week, like we are not defeating any enemies. Well, with that one character that has like minus 90 damage, with that we made it this far, being this weak, because what else are you supposed to do? Now a drink should give so much health. I wanted to look at it and like my eyes were on it, but my brain just didn't register how much it changed. First time I played this, I thought like the mouth was supposed to be a mustache of a big monster. I feel like all the pigs are doing a really good job of like clumping the enemies together and blocking their projectiles. On the other hand, we almost lost half our health and only half of the round is over. So maybe I should shut up and focus. I wanted to collect the candy, but I don't think that's possible. Cool. So, how many are left? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6? I thought 7. Oh wait, does this one not count? Omnom? Oh, no, it's 6. Omnom does count. Thought Omnom might not count because you have unlocked them in a different mode, but apparently I was mistaken. Oh, that was so quick. Do we try another? It would be nice to end on a good note, but we do one more, then we only have 5 left. That would be pretty doable in 2 or 3 days. Oh, I think this should be doable, right? Speed? For 3 seconds. Every speed gives dodge. Yeah, let's go full speed. This sounds pretty doable. Which isn't something you should say before starting something like this, but well, I did. One game I feel like playing recently is Pokemon Colosseum, where I usually like, while playing the game, I just, because the animations take so long, just draw while playing the game. Maybe I'll do that. I've been a bit busy lately, so I didn't draw as much as I would like to, but... Alright, crit for coin, and we get crit from... Is that a chest companion also? Okay, good synergy. Yeah, and crit gives us money, and speed gives us crit, so sounds good. Oh damn. But we do take quite a lot of damage. Okay. I think we were supposed to keep knocking them around to get more stats. Should open treasure chests, but don't think more have spawned. Pretty good. I like that, but it's early, a bit expensive, but okay. I think it's worth it. By the way, regarding my sickness, I have consumed 3 of the 6 medications, so about halfway through I should be. Or maybe 2/3, considering that I was sick before I got medication as well. No. Oh, I hate this, because now this one is going to keep blocking a slot. Yeah, let's just get moving. Sure, even if it's risky, we want speed. The rabbits would be pretty good. Oh well, these. Bit more armor. Armor range, perfect. Brigade plus 20% speed. No, plus 20% damage, so no. Because negative speed is contrary to our character. Sure, a bit more fat to survive. I would, but we don't have any money left if we buy it, so the purpose would be defeated. Let's go, just keep shooting everyone around. Oh, this is one of the few characters where I want my companions to keep following me, because that way we all get buffed. I keep blasting them around. This is pretty fun as a character. No negative speed. That's the opposite of what we... Interesting, now the fusing... Okay, so if we have 3 unfused companions, we can probably like fuse them here. That's probably how it works. Okay, one more wait? No. One more? Yeah. This one could have an interesting synergy with our character, but I want more speed. Nope, I didn't. I wanted to reroll. Well, now it's going to be a bit risky. What heals us so much? Not that I'm complaining. In these kinds of games I really like it when one stat is converted into a different one. Because you can like completely break the game. Sure. More crit is pretty good. I would if we had more health. I have to check something. I know I set the stream to public, but I want to make sure. Yeah, it's public. Oh damn, we're still getting buffed. Interesting. Yeah, okay. More speed is more good. More crit is more good. More speed is more good. I can't afford all three. This one is very good for the crit rate, but I think I would one of okay. It seems I made a slight miscalculation. The bouquet seems to be a pretty bad weapon. Alright, we want to push our companions around. I almost forgot. Or I did forget and remembered. That's how things work. You block the projectiles, right? That was close. Too close for comfort. Hey boys, blast them. We really need something to give us health. Like a strawberry, for example. But I'm not picky. I'd also take the potion that gives us like 30 health, or the hat that gives us health and collects money. So it's not really worth it that late, right? Let's rather take some stuff that either gives us damage or survivability. Follow closer is actually good for this character for once. Negative damage, so again, not for us. Let's take it, because it gives us dodge as well. Head, perfect. And we have a bit more health. Okay. Let's panic a bit. Bit more thinking before attacking. That's why I hate dodge. Sometimes dodge just doesn't trigger, and then you're dead. Sure, we don't have any damage anyway. Just focus on damage and survivability. Speed, perfect. Speed. Okay. I think it's pretty good for us to like hide in a corner. Well, if the enemy spawn in that corner, of course, it isn't that good. But let's just like keep shooting our companions that way. I wanted to defeat them all by running through them, but that didn't happen. That's not. It would be pretty stupid to just die now. We only want health and speed and dodge as such right now. Nothing else. Well, more companions means more survivability. That's also not bad, I guess. I say after I rerolled like 20 of them. But it is how it is. And it is what it is. Interesting how two like different statements pretty much have the same meaning. But one has become like a meme. One is asking how and the other is what, so this how it is more like the situation is the way it is, while it is what it is more like, well, it's pretty much, if we ask the current meaning, it is pretty much the same, but it's more like, let's say it is what it is like, death is what it is, while it is how it is more like how things are, like how things work. It almost feels more philosophical. A word I couldn't have butchered more if I tried right now. Maybe that's a sign to end it here for now. We had a very productive day. 3 characters. Only 5 are left. For one we have to play Soul Hounds, which I'm not good at, as you can see. Well, top 6%, but most, like, let's say 80% of players have played it once and stopped, so I don't know how much that says. And we need what kind of score? Reach 1000 meters. I think my record is like 200 and something, 300. Well, that will be a joy. Let's play one round of Periwinkle because we'll still need to collect the candies. So this will be, whether we win or lose, this will be the last run of the stream. Where's the egg? 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 This all sucks. Okay, this is pretty good for us, probably. We can't afford both. The point with this character is that you save your money, then use your money to buy special deal items. Which is probably why I might try to go for the high score with this one. Because specialty items tend to be rarer, and you can get the companions that multiply your score there. On the other hand, there are also a lot of useless items here. Almost useless. Well, the thing is, since our health restores, we can also buy some useless stuff. Like this, for example, and then, okay, nothing interesting here, and when we move on, we have 38 health again. But since we didn't get anything useful so far, this might end very badly. I'm going so aggressive on the boss because the purpose of this whole run was to get candy. Well, what a depressing end, but maybe we can't just end it on a good note. 23 million is still our record. Let's see how this will change in the future. And see you then. Bye.